Welcome back. So, I have been indulging in a little bit of self-sabotage. I mentioned it in a previous video how I just felt pretty overwhelmed with how seen I feel on YouTube. And I'm continuing on. I'm really happy about this. I'm excited for the future of my channel. I'm excited for everything. But I did just completely revert back to terrible old habits where I just didn't really do anything. I was also doing so much in the twins' room that I just kind of threw everything out of their room into the entryway, into the living room. It's just a huge mess again. But I decided I'm going to stop with the self-sabotage. I am going to lean into how amazing this is and what a crazy blessing it is. And I've had such beautiful comments from so many of you about how helpful it is to see my progression going forward. It gives you guys hope that you can do the same thing too. And I know that we can. We just have to keep trying. We have to keep getting up off the ground and doing it again. So today I decided I was going to tackle my house, and that is what we're going to do. I did have to soak a couple pans. I made a massive batch of fettuccine alfredo the night before, so much. So I froze it in like that's crazy, 4 different portions, but one of those portions or meals, but one would feed like 4 people. So it was a lot, but it was delicious. And then of course I just abandoned all of the kitchen once I was done cooking dinner. And so now I have to soak the pan that would have been so simple to just clean out while everything was still fresh. I just didn't do it, but that's okay. I can do it today. It's not that terrible. First thing I want to do is, of course, wash all of my dishes by hand just to really up the engagement. I'm super excited. I'm sorry, you guys. It is funny though. It's crazy how many people hate it so deeply that I wash my dishes first and then put them in the dishwasher to like rinse and sterilize. I can't though. I've tried so hard, you guys. I just don't know that I can stop. I want to wash my dishes by hand and then put them in a dishwasher. I don't know what to say. It's a terrible trait, but it's my only bad trait. Other than that, I am just Mary Poppins, practically perfect in every way. One thing I have going on right now is I turned on Hamilton on the big TV in the living room, and I am just jamming out to it. I love, love, love the first half of that play, and I have zero interest in the second half. I don't know what it is, but there's a point in it where I'm like, and that's it. I've only finished it entirely one time, but I've watched the first half maybe 30 times. It's also one of those things that I love to put on when I'm doing some of my road trips, like for a long drive. It's so familiar and I love the song so much. But man, I don't even remember the second act. I do watch a little bit into the second act and then I just act, not app. And then I just hate it and stop watching it very abruptly. But yes, so I'm trying my hardest not to sing along, but I can't help it. It's amazing and glorious. I wanted to give you guys a little bit better of an overview of me gathering up extra dishes so I can get everything set up for my first round of dishes. Plus, it gives you a good idea to see kind of how chaotic the house got. Not the worst we've seen it, but it's certainly not great by any means.
Be
So do you guys see that wok right there on the side that I had washed twice but then moved because I wanted to put my cookie sheets up before I put the other one? I had tried to make like hibachi style vegetables. So I got not a cucumber, that's an insane thing. I got a zucchini. I did get a cucumber at the same time and I almost chopped it up before I realized what I was doing. Anyway, I got a zucchini, a yellow squash, and an onion, and I diced them up, and I got some sesame seeds, teriyaki, garlic, soy sauce, and a little bit of oil and butter. And I went to cook it, and the squash released so much water. It was like I boiled it, so I didn't get a good char on it. I didn't get anything. Do you guys think it's because I cooked it in the wok, or do you think there was a step I missed to like pull out some of the water out of the squash? I need you guys to let me know because I was really, really looking forward to it, and it still had a decent flavor, but it was just a soggy mess by the time I finally decided to eat it.
Hold on, when you need a friend, I'll stay here to the end. Get up, don't hang your head, we'll take it step by step. Fell inside, now I'm living in a matchbox. All this time, all it needed was a little spark. Give me my heart back, 'cause somebody stole it and put it in your head. Give me my heart back, 'cause somebody stole it and put it in your head. Give me my heart back, 'cause somebody stole it and put it in your head.
So another question that I get asked a lot is, why do I jump from place to place to place while I'm cleaning instead of staying in one room and being dedicated to it? And one of them is, yeah, I probably do have ADHD. I'm going to go talk to somebody about it just to see what they have to say. I don't know that I could take medication for it. I'm still too... I can't. I have too much anxiety around medicine that I would actually take something for it. But it would be nice to just know for sure. So many people have asked me if I had it. It's gotten to the point where I'm like, I kind of just need to know. Okay, there, I took all of that cardboard out and I was so excited about it, and I lifted it all at once and I went back to look at my camera, and for some reason, it didn't record. I'm starting to get really frustrated with that. So, yeah. Clearly, I don't have ADHD. To jump back to this conversation, the reason I'm jumping from spot to spot to spot to clean is because here's how my thought process works. I have my first load of dishes going, and it's not like I can wash and put more dishes into my dishwasher, and I don't really feel like doing anything else in the kitchen until I can get all of those dirty dishes out. So the next thing I'm going to do is to pick up all of that cardboard and everything. When I went to go take the cardboard and put it in the garage, I walked by the living room, which had 4 loads of laundry that I was supposed to fold in it. So then I thought, okay, I'm going to fold the laundry because then I could shift laundry and start a load so that could be working while I'm doing stuff. And I got pulled into folding laundry. Look at that little man. That is the rottenest dog you'd ever see. Look at him just being a bad dog. He knows he's being a bad dog. So I stopped, I folded the 4 loads of laundry, cut it out because nobody wants to see that. And also I am really jamming along to Hamilton at this point. And so now that I'm in the living room, I think, okay, I'm going to do more living room stuff. And that's where I am at this point. But I feel like you can see as I'm moving through how clearly something catches my eye, and I immediately focus on that task. Like, I'm not doing living room stuff. I'm going to put all these cords away in this bin that I had up high for like a week and a half, and now I can finally get that part done. And now I'm back in the living room. Leroy loves my son so much. They are such best friends. Like, he follows me around when I'm cleaning, but when I'm not cleaning, he is obsessed with Calvin. Honestly, we've seen more stuff under that ottoman. That wasn't terrible of a reveal. This lap table I thought just had maybe something sticky on it, but it's like glue. I don't know what's on it, but that Lysol all-purpose cleaner was not going to solve that problem.
Been feeling trapped down on the floor. I don't know what for. Feels like I'm gonna lose. Silence takes a hold. I can't let it go. Chain up, no one knows. But I won't let the stormy seas.
My daughter's talking to me. She's asking me when I'm going to turn off Hamilton and stop singing so loudly.
To myself, away from things I let go, floating on the waves. We go bottoms up, we go all the way. When you're feeling down, push the pain away. We go bottoms up, we go all the way. And face it another day. We go bottoms up.
Okay, so I want to show you guys, I did stuff some of my couch cushions, but you can see the clear difference, can't you? I can. So one's so much higher than the other one, and I thought that the stuffed couch cushions would collapse down. I thought we would break them in, and it's not happening. They're not getting broken in. If you sit on the lower of the two, it's horrible now. So I did order more upholstery cushion stuffy stuff, and I will be fixing that as, oops, of course that fell over. I will be fixing that as soon as I can, because my husband, like, I'll be sitting on one of the stuffed parts and like he'll be cute and come over to sit near me, and he sinks down. It's like he's in a little kid's chair next to me. It just, it's not great. Also, if you lay on it for a nap, it's like a clear drop off. It's no fun. Not that I personally nap all of the time on the couch because it's glorious, but somebody I know might. The dogs have been frolicking along the top of the top cushions and laying up there and all of that stuff. And they have really mashed the cushions so much that our whole couch looks really, really frumpy to me. And I don't want that. I want my couch to look a little bit better. I want it to be lived in. I want it to be like a good living piece of furniture, but I don't want it to be frumpy. And I have to say, me beating the crap out of the back cushions sped up is very funny to me. I'm also rotating where all the cushions are. I'm trying to flip them to where everything's getting mashed on the opposite side to hopefully even things out. Worst case scenario, I can unzip all of those cushions and stick my hand in there. It's filled with, I hope it's not horsehair, but I genuinely don't know what else it could be. It looks like a ton of horsehair. But it's a new couch. It's not a couch from the 1700s, so maybe it's just synthetic. Anyways, I can go in there and I have to physically like zhuzh it with my hands and pull it apart. It's really disgusting feeling, and I don't like doing it. I will if I have to, but man, I don't want to. Maybe I'll save it for like the one time a year I drink wine, and then I could just get a little buzzed and I won't hate it as much.
For the first time in ages, I wake up and don't hate it. I guess I found some peace. Through the day to the evening, without shouting and screaming, something new to me. Alone without being lonely, getting back to the old me. It's kinda nice to feel free. I thought this was over, thought I could control it.
Okay, back in the kitchen. This had just finished, and I had learned a trick that you close in a dry dish towel to try to like soak up a little bit more of the moisture to get them to dry a little bit faster. And I'm going to put a few more things away while I wait for that to dry out.
I know that no matter what I do, I ain't over you. Give it time, things will settle. Just a face till it's better, yeah. Heard it all before. Even though we were toxic, feels the most when you've lost it. That's just how it goes. By myself feeling lonely, can't get back to the old me. I'm stuck in way too deep. I thought this was over, thought I could control it. But if I speak the truth, I ain't over you. I was feeling sober until you came up now. I don't know what to do. I ain't over you. I ain't over. I ain't over. No matter what I do, I ain't over you. I ain't over. I ain't over. No matter what I do.
I had gotten groceries the other day, and I did leave a lot of the groceries not put away on the counter. Kind of a warning sign if I don't have it in me to unpack groceries that I had just gotten. That's the danger zone of spiraling into depression that I did not need. I did put most of them away, but those wraps, the Quaker oatmeal thingies, oranges, what was that? Banana, those kind of things, and the tomatoes, they kind of just stayed out. I got them out of the bag that they were delivered in, but I didn't get like that much further. And so that was a little worrisome, but I am cleaning and moving and getting stuff done. So we didn't fall into the pit of despair. We just crept to the edge and looked into it. I'm really proud of me. A lot of people think I'm very hard on myself and that I have a lot of negative talk. One, I cannot express to you guys how much I love myself. I love myself so much. I am so happy with being me that it's crazy. But another part was, I was in the Army. Do you know how mean we are as a love language? It's the meaner you are to somebody, the more you love them. It's crazy how that goes. I don't know if you guys know anybody who had served, but that is just how we are. Like my husband and I served at the same time. He was in the Navy, I was in the Army, so it's not like we were together, but we were in the same building. And like our love language is being like, oh, hey, stupid. Hey, dummy. Like somebody does something mildly wrong. You're like, oh my God, you idiots. Like that's embarrassing for you. But that's our love. Like we're not being cruel to each other, and we would never say it in earnest. I would never call my husband stupid and mean it. I would never say it with malice, but I will say it 40 times a day to him in general for fun. So a lot of the time when I'm saying something negative about myself, not even negative about myself, but like, I don't know, when I'm bullying myself, bullying is my love language. I'm just loving on myself a little bit. And another portion of it, when I'm being a little bit darker, a little bit harder, is that I'm trying to explain to you guys kind of when I'm in my downward, like I'm speaking meanly about myself because I want you to know how unmotivated, how frozen, how listless I am in that time. Like my brain is screaming at me to do more. And, I know that I am capable of many great things, but I'm not capable of getting off the couch. And it's hard when your brain knows how fantastic you are, but your body doesn't obey. I don't know if that makes sense to a lot of you guys, but I don't know. There's no better way of explaining it to me right now. I'll think on it. Maybe I'll be able to articulate it better, but I know I am capable of a beautiful, perfect house. I am capable of showering every day, getting dressed every day. I am capable of so many things, but my body refuses to do it sometimes. And I am working on tricking it and gaslighting it the best I can. I am really honing in my gaslighting skills. I'm going to use it to control the world one day when I take it over. I think I really need to be good at being manipulative. So I'm working on it. I'm my number one patient. Once I manipulate me into being a fantastic, productive human every moment of the day, I will be able to manipulate the rest of you into it. And then we will take over the world. I found these dog wipes and Beauty was a little bit grimy feeling when I was petting her, so I decided to wipe her down. And the little dogs thought she was getting an amazing treat, so I tried to wipe them and they thought it was wretched torture and didn't want anything to do with it, but Beauty was super happy to be a part of it. We had just finished this 5-gallon bucket of rice. I bought rice about 17 months ago, and we just now emptied that bucket, which is great because I have this massive amount of salt that I need to put somewhere. So the salt will go into the rice bucket. I have a second bucket of rice still that I bought at the same time that we're still working through, but pretty soon I'm going to actually have to buy some more rice.
Keep on driving and driving along the road tonight.
Someone mentioned that I don't pay attention to sweet potato pie, so there was her moment. She declined.
Keep on driving and driving. You told me there'd be better days, and nothing that can pull us under. You wanna take the pain away, but know that I was born as a fighter. We fade, but we're better than that. We're better than that. I know you know, so why are we holding on, holding on? Yeah, seems like we're back on stop, but go. I go right and you go left.
Maybe it's 'cause we're young, got time and we're wasted.
Look at these freeloaders. My daughters are currently emptying the dishwasher, but look, hasn't done crap all day. Also, hasn't done crap all day. She's the goodest girl and we should never ever judge her. Everything she does is perfection. This one though, hot nonsense.
So I keep pushing rewind, hoping you'll still by my side. We can't get lost in time. Why don't you wanna do it?
Somewhere in between these two moments, I decide to eat a ungodly amount of leftover fettuccine. I mean, it was impressive. And then I was like, oh no, that was a lot of carbs and I'm gonna get sleepy and it's gonna be terrible. I should go for a walk. So I do take a break from cleaning and I go for a nice half-hour walk outside so I don't just completely fall asleep. And it works really well. Like I come back, I'm a little bit more energized and I am able to keep moving forward. And I am going to get the last of my dishes done. Now, one big thing with me and my self-sabotage is when I do these massive all-day cleans and it takes so long and it completely drains me. And I do know that I can do a whole house clean, get everything done, but then I'm just zapped. Like I have nothing in me for a few days. It takes me a while to recover. And I don't know, it's not like a physical recovery. It's like an emotional, mental recovery. And I won't do anything. I won't do a single dish. I will not pick up a single piece of trash. I will not put away any clothes. I just kind of hover. And then of course, the house piles up because I'm not on top of it. I decided today that I kind of put in a lot and I don't want to burn out. So I tell myself, okay, finish the dishes that you have. We'll get one more load going and then just make the living room somewhere livable and pick up the very obvious trash in the front and the living spaces. And then that's fine. You're done. And I just gave myself permission to be able to stop. And that was really big for me. That was an important thing, to not tell myself that I am failing, that it won't be worth my time, that it is not worth your time, but that it's okay to be done when you're done. So I feel done. I am really, I'm tired of cleaning. I have other things I need to do that day. I don't want to burn myself out doing all of it for a while longer, and that's okay. So we're just gonna wrap this up, and I'm grateful for it. Thank you, girl. Oh, don't lay down there. Don't lay down there. Don't lay down there. Don't lay down there. I'll do other stuff first. She didn't do anything wrong. She's the bestest dog, and I think she was supposed to lay there, and it was my mistake. So thank you, Beauty, for showing me the errors of my ways. And I'm going to pick up Leroy's toys. He's going to bring them to me to show me them individually. Like, why did you put this in the basket? Clearly, I needed it. But now we're just going to reset the living room. Calvin's going to put the socks away for me. Did you see that stretch he did? That was really funny. I really liked Leroy's little stretch right then. Okay, sorry, Beauty. Gotta scoot. All right, living room is mostly reset. We have some clothes there on the ottoman that my mother-in-law bought my husband, and I don't know if he wants to try to get them returned or if he's going to try them, but I left them out on display so he can make a decision about that. And then I want to pick up the trash in my entryway, and I'll be done after this. I have stuff I need to take to Goodwill. I could easily do that tomorrow or, a week from now. I could pretty much do it whenever. But we're done. Entryway looks basically the same. I did get all of the cardboard that was directly in front of the twins' room, and the huge mound that was right there, that's now in the garage. My living room's functional though. It's the weekend. We're gonna have somewhere nice to sit. Happy about that. And my kitchen is so much better. I am way ahead of the game for tomorrow. I'll be able to finish up the rest tomorrow or see how much I get done if I stay on top of the kitchen and the living room and then do little bits of progress throughout the house. I think that's going to be really nice, a lot better than just getting everything done and then completely burning out. The dogs, when I went for my walk, did get into the trash. So I get to discover this little bit of tissue that they decided to pull out and chew up. Might as well get that little piece too. Anyways, I'm proud of what I got accomplished today. I feel like it was well worth my time, and I hope it was worth yours. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. I can't wait to see what we get up to in the next video, and I love you. Bye.